Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. We have made it through the month of January to our final update. Now there are a couple days left in January, but I'm not going to be spending any money. And actually in a couple days, I'll be going grocery shopping, my big month-long grocery shopping for the month of February. So we should be good. If something comes up grocery-wise that we just have to have, that will actually be taken out of February's budget because we're so close. So, but I'm not anticipating spending any money for the couple of remaining days that are left in January. So I'm going to go through and tell you what we spent this week, and then I will tell you the total amount that we saved doing this no spend, low spend for the month of January. So this last week, I got a little more groceries than I have in the previous weeks because knowing that I wasn't going to be able to go month-long grocery shopping till like 3 or 4 days into February, it's almost an extra week that we need of groceries. So I spent $44.34. So far, it looks like we're going to have enough for the 5 days until I go grocery shopping, so we should be good. We spent $12 getting into Jalea's basketball game, and I actually still had cash left in my wallet from when I had taken cash out before, so that doesn't affect our total. I had already had that cash out. Then Jericho desperately needed a haircut, and so that was $20 for his haircut. And again, I had cash in my wallet, and I literally haven't even looked inside my wallet because I just haven't spent any money like cash-wise or anything. So I think that money is left over from December somehow. But I'm just used to like not having cash in my wallet. So I had $20 for his haircut, and that did not need to come out of our budget this month. So that was kind of a bonus. I did go ahead and decide I've been really looking for like some leisure wear. I'm home a lot, but I do go in and out of the house quite a bit, dropping the kids off to places and stuff. So I like to be comfortable, but I also don't want to look like a slob. So like leisure wear is perfect for me. So I'm looking for like a monochromatic, like matching sweatshirt, matching sweatpants, where you kind of look put together, but you're comfortable. So anyway, I actually found some that I really like from Kalia, it's called. I've never tried it before. It actually should be here today. But then I just got a notification that it's delayed because of the weather. We got like 7 inches of snow last night, so it's not coming today. But anyway, I used my personal Christmas money for this. So I found 2 different colors, 2 sets. It's $106, and that comes directly out of my Christmas money, so that does not affect our budget. But I don't know if I will keep both, and it's free shipping on returns, free returns, so we'll see how that works out. Then, I don't know if you can tell or not, but I got a new phone. It's been a long time coming. So I've been using, I had an 8 Plus. That's what I do all my videos on. We always stay a generation behind, at least on our phones, because neither my husband or I care about like the most updated iPhone or whatever. So we've been saving up cash for me to get a new phone for like at least 2 years now. And the time had come. And we actually just switched everything from Verizon to Pure Talk, and we are extremely happy so far. I will say it is kind of a lot to get switched over. There were a couple of bugs, but they were really good when we called them. They got it worked out. So, I mean, it's always a hassle to switch over, but we now have my daughter Journey, myself, and my husband on Pure Talk, and all 3 of us combined are less expensive with more data than just my husband and I were on Verizon. So, there you go. If you like to try it, and we live kind of in the boonies, so it works great. But anyway, all that to say, had all the money for my phone. That's like a bill that does not come out of this no spend month. That was a pre-plan purchase for a very long time, but I did need to get a new phone case and a little like it's not a pop socket, but it's like a little holder where you can hold it easily, stand thing. So $10.59 was a phone case, and I actually had a credit on Amazon, so that doesn't affect our overall total, and $12.71 for the holder, which from Amazon, which also that was a credit that I was just using up from Amazon. So neither one of those come out of the budget. So basically the only thing that came out of our actual budget this month was groceries. So that's great. We did spend a total of $205.64 this week, more than I was really anticipating. But that leisure wear that I had been looking at to use my Christmas money on, we're getting towards the end of not for us in Michigan. We still have months and months of winter left, but we're getting towards the end of winter clothes that you can buy. You know what I'm talking about. So the stock was getting very low, and it ended up being on sale because of that. So that's why I went ahead and did that. So our grand total that we have saved for the month of January is $381.18. I'm happy with that. I wish it was more, but quite honestly, the margin in our budget with inflation, adding a third car, gas, car insurance, adding a third driver to our car insurance, we just do not have the margin that we used to have in our budget to be able to save up tons of money. So this is just money that I saved from a greatly reduced grocery budget and all of those little incidental purchases that we just didn't need to spend this month. This is our total. So in that aspect, I'm definitely pleased. I think we are going to end up putting this money in a sports fund for the kids. We're coming up on the most expensive sports season for us, which is baseball, softball, track. So I know there's some rips and some ball bags. I know 2 of the kids have outgrown their cleats. I know there's a new bat in our future. So batting gloves. So we definitely need a little fund for that. So I think that's what this money is going to be spent on. Now, just a couple of tips going forward for the month of February. And I get asked this quite often. So if you delay purchasing things in January, aren't you just going to go and spend that money in February? Now, if you're not disciplined in February, that's absolutely what will happen. You will have this long list of stuff that you delayed purchasing, and then you might overshoot your budget in February. But this is also a discipline to not go out of budget in February. So I've been keeping a list of stuff that we've been doing without that I would like to purchase in February. But when I looked at that list, there's a couple of things that I could push off into March to kind of spread it out. So paper plates for sure are getting purchased in February. We also are getting kind of low on trash bags. Ordinarily, I would completely stock up on trash bags right at the beginning of February. I think we have enough. If not, I have an extra down in my food storage, and then I will purchase one in March. So you just gotta kind of spread out your purchases over the next couple of months so that you don't overshoot your budget in February, because then you haven't really saved any money. But all of those incidentals that we just didn't need to purchase, that's a true savings because we didn't impulse buy those things in January. So we're not going to impulse buy those things in February. And then we will also have a bit of a miscellaneous category like we normally do every month to catch any incidentals. So my biggest tip after a no spend is you have to stay in budget for your month after. And that's the major goal for February, is to not overshoot any of our categories in our budget. And then that way we will stay on track. So that was a lot. That was a mouthful. But I hope you enjoyed this series. We enjoy doing this. I mean, we don't enjoy it, but it is a good thing for us to do every single year. And we will probably continue to do this even if we have hordes of money someday, which my husband's a pastor, so that's not going to happen. But we will continue to do this just because it teaches us, like, to curb those impulse buying, impulse spending urges that for all of us get out of control sometimes. So we met our major goals. I am pleased with the amount of money that we saved. And as always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.